Namaste, this is Aman. As we have completed politically, now let's go to the West Asia physically. So let us begin with the water bodies. Let us begin with here this one. This is Black Sea. Black Sea, Turkey and Georgia. These two countries are they share borders with the Black Sea here in West Asia. Then this one, a part of Black Sea is Azov Sea. And the strait which joins the Black Sea and Arabian Azov Sea is Kerch Strait. Right? Now, when we come in this way, this sea is known as Sea of Marmara, while here this sea is known as Aegean Sea. Aegean Sea is a part of Mediterranean Sea. Aegean Sea is joined with Sea of Marmara by this Dardanelles Strait. While the Sea of Marmara is joined with Black Sea by this Bosphorus Strait. So, Bosphorus Strait connects Sea of Marmara and Black Sea, while Dardanelles Strait connects Aegean Sea and Sea of Marmara. This Aegean Sea, only Turkey from West Asia, it shares border with the Aegean Sea. Now coming to Mediterranean Sea, this one. The eastern portion of the Mediterranean Sea here, this is known as Levantine Sea. Right, Levantine Sea. And as this is known as Levantine Sea, the countries which share border with this sea, this region is known as Levant region. So the countries which share border with the Mediterranean Sea, that is Levantine Sea, are here Turkey, here Syria, Lebanon, Israel, and Palestine from the West Asia. Then when we come here, this is the Red Sea. So Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea are joined by this canal known as Suez Canal. This is a man-made canal. It is one of the most busiest routes in the world, busiest sea routes. Also, in the Red Sea, we find this gulf. This gulf is Gulf of Aqaba, named after the city of Aqaba in Jordan, right here. So, the Gulf of Aqaba is shared by the borders of Sinai Peninsula, Israel, Jordan, as well as Saudi Arabia. Here, the Red Sea. The Red Sea shares borders with these countries as well as Yemen. Then here we find this one. This is Gulf of Aden. This Gulf of Aden was named after the Aden city in Yemen. Then we find Gulf of Oman here, named after the country Oman. Then here, this is Strait of Hormuz, named after the island Hormuz, another island which belongs to Iran. Then this Gulf, this is known as Persian Gulf, named after the old name of Iran, which is Persia. Right? So, when we look at the Persian Gulf, here Persian Gulf is shared by the borders of UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq and Iran. All these countries from West Asia. Right? Now, as we have completed the water bodies outside, let's look at the lakes. First one is this one, Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea is the largest lake in the world. Then this lake right here, this is Lake Van. Lake Van. It is the most salinity lake in the world. And this one is Lake Urmia. Alright. Lake Urmia in Iran. Another important lake. Also we find this lake, this is Dead Sea. Dead Sea is also, it is situated at the border of Israel and Jordan, and it is also one of the most salinity lakes in the world. Now let's look at the rivers.
Also Palestine.
Yeah, also Israel, Jordan, and Palestine. In that trisection, this Dead Sea is situated. Now let's look at the rivers. The major rivers in this West Asia are these two. This is one, and this is another one. This is Euphrates, the river Euphrates, and this river is Tigris. So these both rivers, they originate in the Turkey and they flow through. Let's see, Euphrates. Euphrates flows through Turkey, Syria, and Iraq and joins with Tigris. Tigris flows through the same Turkey, Syria, and Iraq. They meet here, and this is known as
confluence of
the confluence of Euphrates and Tigris rivers. This is known as Shat al Arab. The confluence of Euphrates and Tigris rivers forms this Shat al Arab river, and it empties into the Persian Gulf. The region between Euphrates and Tigris is very fertile, and it is home to one of the oldest ancient civilizations, Mesopotamian civilization. This civilization dwelt between Euphrates and Tigris. Another important river here is that Jordan River. It originates here in the Anti-Lebanon mountains. It flows into the Sea of Galilee and through the border of these countries, and at last joins the Dead Sea. This is River Jordan. The West Bank here, it got its name because it is situated at the west banks of Jordan River. Also, the Jordan country got its name from this River Jordan. Right? Now we have completed the rivers. Now let's come to a few other physical features like mountains. Say mountains. This mountain is Alborz, Mount Alborz range in Iran, and another mountain range in Iran is this. This is Taurus.
Zagros.
Zagros. Zagros mountains. Between these two, Alborz mountains and Zagros mountains, we find the Iranian plateau, the one colored in yellow. Iranian plateau. Also in Iran, we find two major deserts. This one is Dasht-e-Kavir.
Make round.
Yeah?
Make round.
Okay. This one right here, this is Dasht-e-Kavir. And this one right here, another important desert, is Dasht-e-Lut.
Is it salt desert?
Yeah. These two deserts are salt deserts. While this one, this is Arabian desert, which covers most of the Arabian Peninsula. Arabian desert, this is a sandy desert. While these both deserts are salty deserts. So this Arabian desert covers most of the Arabian Peninsula, covering many countries. Now when we come to Turkey, we find a similar condition, two mountains and between them a plateau. You can find here two mountain ranges and between it a plateau. These mountain ranges are this one. So this mountain range is Kuzey Anadolu. Kuzey Anadolu mountains, also known as Pontic mountains. Then here this mountain range is Taurus mountains. These mountains are Taurus mountains, and between these two ranges, this plateau right here in Turkey, this is Anatolia plateau. Right, these are the physical features of the West Asia. Thank you.